There it is. Okay, there we go. Mhm. Okay, we got that part done. Now I just got to get this part done. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. All right. Okay. Alrighty. Oh boy. Bad day already, folks. Okay. Let's start this baby off. With some more coffee. Okay. Mm. That'll work. Okay. There we go. Oh. Okay. Already done the setup for January. Let's see here. Um, Ruler. Okay. I'm going to do a very basic layout today. I can't say I had a great sleep because we got woken up early. Right. So, okay. Actually, I think I need to go up one. Okay. Oh, that was cute. Okay. There we go. Hmm. Okay. Okie dokie. I didn't put that one in here, did I? Oh, sort of. Mm. Mm-mm. All right. Okie dokie. Mm-mm. No, there we go. Okay. Okie dokie. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Do something a little different for this week. Let's see if this works. Okay. Looks like good. All right. I think I have done what I can with the pencil. Right. It's the 3, not the 5. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, and this one. Hmm. I can get this taken care of. Let's go the other way. All right. I decided not to continue the Nightmare Before Christmas on my thing. I know this is the last week, but it was like, no. Wasn't feeling it. So, I'm gonna try something a little different. It's not much. For those of you who are curious, I am using this until the end of 2022. More. This should be interesting. So, all right. That part's done. Hopefully this works out. And this week has also been a crappy one for me, but hey, it's what we deal with, right? Vlogmas was fun this year. It was my first time doing it, and I actually enjoyed it. I'm thinking next year, if I can get the advent calendars again, I will do it again next year. I'm hoping this week I will be able to stream every day that I'm supposed to stream. Aha. We'll see. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but I'm hoping I can. All right. Okay. All right. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah. Okay. All righty. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. And then the next two. Go. All righty. Okay. There's all of those. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Andy is on at 5:30. And I am supposed to go on at, say, 10 o'clock my time. So that's me. All right. Andy's on at 5:30 this time as well. Okay. All right. Call my mom this day and try to call her on Sunday. Right. Call for an appointment on the 30th. Okay. And then we have birthdays. Let's do again. Mary's and Susan's. Okay. All right. And then the healing mantra. Let's see what we got for this week. This coming week. Everybody looking forward to the new year? I am kind of, but you know. Okay, everything's flowing. Okay. Going for a person. Purple. All right. Hearing inner guidance. My intuition flows whenever I am still. Okay. All right. So. Okay. Hey, Plop. Hey, Lena. How are y'all? Washed hair and didn't brush it out. There we go. Ah. So, week 52 was very simple. Oh. Well, I wish I could say I was awake, but I'm not. I'm so. We got woken up about 10 something from maintenance, the apartment complex, because Somebody said something about water. They thought maybe there was a leak. And we're like, dude, you're woke us up. You had a food coma. Mm. So this is my little setup for week 52 last week. I have not thought up stuff to do for the a leak. Yeah, we don't know. It wasn't. We didn't say it. So supposedly upstairs. Yeah, I figured out what you were saying. I was like, I was tired. I was not ready, and I was like, "Are you freaking serious?" As far as we knew, there was none. So yeah, we're just. So Galena, you have chosen your planner for next year, and it is 1, 2, 3. I've done me a reading journal bullet journal. Yeah. Hmm. If I Mary had to yell at me. I'm like, she can't get to the door, and even if she could, it wouldn't have been fast enough. So I was like, oh, yeah, I was not happy. It was 10 something this morning, and we normally go to. I didn't go to bed until sometime after 4 o'clock this morning. So needless to say, I wasn't in the best place. Because she can't make it to the door. That's why. Y'all also want to see my I've posted the video for the bullet journal for the reading one that I'll be starting. Let's see here. So this is the journal I will continue doing, and let me see here. December's supposed to start here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest of these pages, which is plenty of pages to do. So this is going to hold 2020, July 2021 to December 2022. So I'm actually sticking in there. Thank you for hosting, Plop. So yeah, this is going to be, yeah. So don't know what I'm doing for the January weeklies. I have no clue yet. I'm still trying to wake up. uh Heads up, since ooh. I ain't touching that one. No. We ain't going there. All right. For those of you who voted during a stream of mine about doing a stream on New Year's Eve, okay. We all know that excuse me, Andy streams on Fridays and Saturdays, which I will be doing my New Year's Eve stream at 10 p.m. my time. That would be 9 yours, Galena. Plop, you'll be in bed. Wow. Not bad. So hopefully this week I can do Tuesday. And you voted for, didn't you vote on that one? Me doing a stream on New Year's Eve? Hopefully I can do it Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said, Plop, you're not going to make it, because it's like, let's see here, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yes, it would be 3 o'clock your time. So, not a problem, sweetie. Not a problem. You know, it's one of those things, you know, you work retail, so it's kind of hard to get a day off on holidays. So, yeah. So, yeah, I should be doing, hopefully, a stream this day, this day, this day, and this day. So, 4 days this week, hopefully. We'll see how well that works. I figured 10 o'clock would be safe on my time. Because Andy's been going for about 3 hours, and rough it, she's, you know, it's 8 or 9 o'clock my time when she's about to done. So I figured safety in numbers for that. I don't know what I'm doing for this week's streams. I've already done the owl, which was happily done. Plop, I did your owl, so and you know it. Let me see here. All right. Still got 3 spots open. So, thank you. I was trying something different, and I did it on a stream, and Rita was there, and she said acrylics. So all that was done in acrylics. So it's quite interesting. I loved Andy's rendition, even though it's digital. It was great. I think Amy is the first one of the group that she has to drop off one in for January. Yep. So, yeah. So that should be interesting. So, I have my, because I want to read next year. Let's see here. I actually put goals in this one, so you guys can see. Let's see here. Here we go. These are my goals for 2022. 5,000 steps per day. Read every day. 15-minute crafting every day. And journaling every day. Journal every day, basically, is what it says. Now, the 15-minute crafting means at the minimum I'm doing 15 minutes. Not the max. So, that is my goals. I didn't even write down for 2021, and I've kept it very short and minimal for my goals next year. I've not picked a word of the year. Yeah. Well, even if I screw up, I still can. I don't do resolutions. That's worthless. Goals are one thing, and if you mess up, you just get back on the horse and you start over again. That's all. So, yeah. Very simple. So, that's what I've got for goals. And to help me with the reading one, this video's out on this book. And I'm hoping it does well. You know, it gets me to read, because this is my reading journal. I haven't done anything with the cover yet. This is an Exceed notebook that you can get at Walmart. So real simple. And that's it. Like I said, it's a simple thing. I'm hoping this will work out and get me into reading every day. This isn't going to change much of anything. Do I do a 6-ring or a hardbound? On what? 6-ring or hardbound on what? On the Bujo? Well, 6-ring is it's not disc. It's actually rings that you open and shut, right? A binder, yeah, a binder. Okay. I myself hate binders. I'm not a fan of them. I can do the happy planner. This don't bother me. Ring binders bother me. So for me, I wouldn't do a ring binder. But for you, it depends. What is going to be the best for you? Do you want to switch out things and move around in case, you want to add something more to your bullet journal that you don't have or take away? Or do you mind, do you want a hardbound? And, that's the question it comes down to, is do you need to take away or add on during your bullet journal, or are you okay with having a chaos per se? Because see, here I just do my bullet journal. Here's my collections. They're two separate things. So my bullet journal is this, and the collections is this. So I can add it anytime and be as crazy as it can be. So that's the question you need to know is, can you see? I can't do the Hobonichi or the other ones that you've been doing because I cannot stand months, weeks, dailies. I want my month and week to be together for each month, not months here, weeks here, and then you go to dailies. Correct. Correct, Plop. That is the best way of explaining it. Yeah. Oh, they're together. They're like the Happy Planner or Erin Condren or things like that, where it goes month, weeks. I can't do the Hobonichi. Everybody's going, oh, Hobonichi, blah 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 blah, and I'm going, I can't do it. I cannot stand the months being in one section, the weeks being in another section, and then no, I can't do it. So me and Hobo never got together. I couldn't stand it. Same section. Oh, okay. Well, some people don't mind that. You know, it just depends. Like for Plop, it wouldn't work because Plop works on weekends. Retail. Retail people work on weekends, so they might need that extra Saturday, a little more for Saturday and Sunday. It depends on what you look at. I just can't stand anything that is that separate. I just don't. So, but the whole thing of your bullet journal is to see whether or not you want to add, or you're okay with the chaos. My only thing is that if you get a ring binder, make sure it's waterproof. The bound book is almost troublesome for you at times because you have had it destroyed by a simple uh, mistake. Yeah, I made my goal list. I was going to put something else down, and then I decided not to. because I thought it was an unachievable goal, or it was too vague and I couldn't narrow it down. So, yeah, that's the reason why I have that many goals. Yeah, I was going to have 5. Mm. Well, this is what I do is when it comes down to the yearly stuff, it's like this here is my future look. This is how I like my future look, okay? For me, because I do the calendar and then I have everybody's birthdays and I'm got cards in here because these are for my appointments and different things. And this is what I like. This is how I do my future look. I put this separate because I want these separate from my bullet journal because it's a pain in the butt. That was the one thing I didn't care for, is to sit there and constantly transfer stuff over to the new bullet journals. So I got a birthday. I need to print out pictures. I don't know if I'll do quotes, but I'll definitely do pictures. Then I had a spot for this. Books read, as you can see. I did this, but I don't think it made much of a sense to put it in here because I wasn't looking at it. And then the goals, which I didn't put any for 2001. This was the index card a day, which this is a 2021. I'll put in the 2022 prompts here when it's that time, which doesn't happen until June. And I did a 4-page wish list, which is a good thing. I've done this, which I haven't done. And then I'm thinking of adding some things like a TV series watch. What else was I thinking? I knew there was a TV series in here that I wanted to do. Maybe some movies that I want to see. I don't know yet. No, but I wanted that there. So I had it with me at all times. And then the bullet journal is, as you see, these are my months, my weeks. Certain things got taken out, like gratitude, 1 line a day. As you see, I didn't touch my bullet journal here. This whole week it got shot. But I came back and highlighted what, because I have a Fitbit and I can go back and see, okay, this is what I did. I didn't even touch this week. This one I did. So I'm hoping to keep my mind on these. And then I've also got some happy planners that I freaking planned together. So yeah. So when I bullet journal, I like my months, my weeks. Mary had asked me, because I'm going from December to January, normally what I would do is I would only put my December and then go to January. The thing is that since I'm putting it all in here, I'm not separating the week like I normally would. Like I did. Okay, here it is. Okay. This is where I switched out weeks. Where I turned around, and because I went from one bullet journal, this is start of 2021, and I did this week with these 3 days because they were January. I wanted to keep the January with the January and the December with December. And Mary thought, well, you're going to switch it up again because of this. I'm like, no, because it's all in the same thing. Because I'm going across and continuing using the same book, I didn't separate the week out, which I would normally do had I not been using the same book. And I blame Galena. Because I was doing this. As you see, there's my future log. There's some of my stuff that I need to move over. And I was doing this. This is June. And then my brain goes, you need to switch up. I did a Galena and changed up my bullet journal from doing this to being this big bad boy. So I changed it up. I've been having fun trying to figure out what to do for each one of these weeklies. So I need to write down people's birthdays here. Because we got several birthdays in this week. Or this month, excuse me. Galena, have you figured out which bullet journal you're going to use? The binder or the bound? I don't know what cards I'm going to use. I don't know if I'm going to continue using cards next year. Maybe. And Plop, have you set your goals for next year? Sorry. I did put a note section on this one, which is where... Oh, okay, sorry. I asked you if you'd set your goals. You set your goals for next year. Sorry about that. Yeah. It's more like saving up money to. I'm assuming that you're not going to want to rent, that you actually want to purchase a plot. So if that's the case, then you're really wanting to save some money aside to at least. I don't know what it's like in the UK. Okay. Um, some states here in the United States have a first time buyers program. So sometimes it's nice to get that and some money for the down payment, or just enough money to make sure that you have um, enough to do rents and whatnot. So I'm not sure what you're trying to do uh, for the location, whether it is a rental or a purchase. So no. And I think I lost Galena, but that's okay. Yeah, I tried to make mine a little bit, and then and funny thing is I talked to Mary about it, and I said, okay, let me throw these to you. Okay. Well, I'm really hoping it goes well for you because I know it's a big deal, you know. Well, I wish you the best, you know. Like I said, you just got to keep a positive outlook. But the way this crazy years have been, it's a doozy. So, mm, that's a hardship. That is a very hardship. So right now, the green is December, the darkish blue is January on this one. I put a note section, might use it for when I have the appointment. I've got a call for an appointment for next month for my meds doctor. We've got two birthdays. I hopefully will be streaming Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. We'll see. Hopefully my neck and my shoulders will ease up. Any questions, comments, or concerns? That is a good quote. Losing weight is all well and good, but have you tried an eclair? That's a good quote. Gotta give it kudos. So, so with that being said, hopefully I will get the birthdays on here soon, and then also the doctor's appointment that I call in for the 30th. Hey, Andy! Jeez, came close. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm tired. Somebody woke us up at maintenance woke us up at 10 something and turned around and because somebody might have a leak upstairs. So, oops. Were you watching a film with Digi and fell asleep with him again? What film were you watching? Oh, okay. Hey, Tiny. That's for everybody in the UK. We don't do Boxing Day here in the States. But happy Boxing Day to anybody who does celebrate it. Oops. I was just telling everybody that Mary wondered if I was going to separate this because, it's 2 different years. And I'm like, no, since I'm in the same book. And I'll be in this book until the end of December of next year. So this whole bullet journal is going to go from July 2021 to December 2022. I was telling people that I will be, hopefully, will be streaming this day, this day, this day, and this day. They voted saying that they wanted me to stream on New Year's Eve. So I said I would go on at 10 my time on New Year's Eve because Andy also streams on Friday. So Andy will probably be asleep when I do my stream. If she still isn't streaming at the same time. And I showed my goals for next year. They were very simple. What do you mean you don't think so? I know you're not going to be. What are they? Okay. Real simple. Give me 1 second to find them. 5,000 steps per day. Read every day. 15 minutes of crafting every day. And journal every day. The 15 minutes is the minimum, not the max, but the minimum of working on craft every day. So there are my 4 goals for next year. And I've done, which I just posted, a reading journal, bullet journal that I did. So hopefully that'll work out for me. What is your allowed failure rate? What do you mean failure rate, and what? Hmm. Ah, well, this is the way I look at goals, Andy, is that goals are easy. They are one of those things where if you fail, you just get back up and keep going. You just keep trying. These are not resolutions. Resolutions I refuse to do. I do not do resolutions. They're not worth it. You know, that one I would say is like a failure rate right there. It's an automatic because you start off really well and then all of a sudden you're down. These are goals. These are goals that I'm trying for. But goals can always be you get back on the horse again and you keep trying. That's the whole thing of a goal for me. A goal is one that, if you mess up one day, you just try the next day and get back on that goal. There is no, oh, it's done. I can't do it anymore. No, no, that's, to me, that's a resolution. That's a resolution. A goal is one that you strive for it. And if you don't make it that day, you've got the next day to get back on the horse and start over again. Just keep going. That's the way I look at goals. Goals are always able to be done. You mess up, hey, it's okay. You got tomorrow. You got the next day to do it. Just get back on the horse and start back over again and try. That's the whole thing of a goal for me. Okay. That's me. Nah, because that wouldn't, no, they wouldn't be goals then. For football, no. Whether it's American or UK's version of football, no. Those aren't goals. For them, they have something totally different. But for me, this is what a goal means to me. For me, nobody else. That's everybody else's. You guys have your own terminology. For me, a goal is one that is easy, is one that you're striving to do every day. Make it into a habit, if possible. That's the whole thing. I'm not doing too much on the goals. I wanted simple, easy, I did have a fifth one, but I was talking to Mary and I was like, okay, let me run these by you and give you my input. And she said, yeah, the fifth one didn't make sense. The fifth one was too vague, too easily failable, you know, because getting healthy is a weird one. So there's only 4 goals. I have been doing the 5,000 steps. There's been a few times I've not done it. Yeah. And I'm trying to get back into reading and all that. So it's kind of one of those things because I'm spending way too much time on the computer. But getting healthy is kind of, here's one goal I absolutely do not recommend for anybody: lose weight. To me, that is almost a guarantee fail. It seems like it. So Mary kept going, well, what do you mean by getting healthy? And I went, that is very vague. It's very wide. An interpretation. It's crazy. So yeah. So, yeah. So that's one, getting healthy. Well, what does that mean? Does it mean exercising every day? Does it mean this? Does it mean that? So, yeah. Yeah, but the BMI is always so bad for anybody, really, if you think about it. So I decided to take that off the list. I had written down 5, and then like I said, I talked to Mary about it just because I bounce off ideas. These were more simple. I'm trying to do the 15-minute crafting every day because I do enjoy crafting. Crafting can be anything from art to creating something, like a journal or something. But it doesn't mean that it's the max 15 minutes. It means the minimum 15 minutes per day you give to this. It can go past 15 minutes, but it has to be at least 15 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the one thing, Tiny. And so when you have all these crazy things, yeah. And the BMI is BS because some people's BMI is ridiculous. And you're sitting there going, but there's not an ounce of fat on them, but yet their BMI is saying they're overweight because of muscle. So yeah, I don't trust the BMI either. Uh, but this is, and I learned the 15-minute crafting from Sam Bennett. That's why I decided just go ahead and do the 5,000 steps per day. Making sure that I get the 5,000 steps in. That was my biggest thing. I don't know how to do a squat correctly. I'm afraid to do some exercises because I might not be doing them correctly. And if you do them incorrectly, you're going to hurt yourself. So that's one thing that I've never been able to do. So if I do the 5,000 steps per day, great. And I have been doing successfully on that. So I keep that up. Right now, I'm just going to keep that up because I started noticing, I was like, okay, I had some rough weeks this month, but I did manage to make them. I barely made this one. What the hell? Sorry. I don't know what they thought that was, but okay. I don't know why they gave you hell for that, Andy. I don't. The NNGET. I don't know what it's supposed to be that I'm missing it. I have no clue why they. So, but I barely made it on this one day, and this was the bad week, and this was only 5,015. So I have to be careful on certain things. So that's why I kept the 5,000. Like I said, I didn't. I knew you'd typed, but so I kept my 5,000 steps. Everybody would probably tell you, oh, you can start doing more steps. No, I'm keeping it 5,000 to be a baseline. It's 5,000 steps a day. That's my steps for my Fitbit. Every day is 5,000. Like I said, there's been a few times I haven't made it since I've had this Fitbit. There was one time it was not even working, so I can't even answer that one. I've had this Fitbit for, ooh, okay. Okay. All right. Since September 23rd, 2020. Hey, Mikey. There you go. Cool. Merry Christmas to you too. Do the bingos help you? Yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes they do, and I really do enjoy them. Sometimes, like I said, I haven't, but there has been one, two, three, four, five, six. So far, I've got 6 days so far. I have not hit my 5,000 steps. Sometimes I forget to even do the bingos, to be honest. Like I said, that last week was a really bad week for me. Oh, take that back. I got one more. So that's 7. 7. 7 days out of all the time I've had this that I've not hit my goal of 5,000 steps. So, I mean, not bad. Let me see here. Oh, nice. Awesome work, Pop. Okay, Tiny. So, I mean, there are days, and like I said, the last week I barely made it on one of them, 5,015 steps. So that's why I'm keeping my 5,000 steps. I'm not increasing it. Even though I've hit it a good amount of times, there's days that I just don't. And I push it to hit those marks. You know? There's some awesome layouts. And see, that's the thing. You do the layout as for you, not for anybody else. If it's working for you, fine. If you are doing this to make it pretty and acceptable on Instagram, then you're not doing it right. That's just my opinion. Um, but that's why I'm doing the 5,000 steps. That's a way of movement. Yes, I don't walk outside because my anxiety doesn't allow it. And it wasn't easy yesterday. It was absolutely upsetting yesterday of what was going on. I'm gonna get kicked and almost. And then I want to start back reading. Reading's a thing that I haven't been doing, and I keep getting library books. Matter of fact, Andy, I've got the one that I I don't know if you got it or what, but it's Danny from Sketchbook School, and about jeez, now my brain just went dead on it. No problem, Mikey. Let me see here. This is in the library. Uh, Art Before Breakfast. Danny Gregory. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's correct, Plop. It doesn't matter. That's my thing about that. Oh, I know you're enjoying it. So my thing is always do what makes you happy. It's like Andy does hers minimalistic. Me, I like decorating sometimes. It's fun. It keeps me, you know, trying to do different things, trying to draw, do things like that. Yeah, that's the sketchbook school, dude. Yep, that's who it is. So this is always fun to do these and to try doing different things, and it's fun. So for me, it's fun. I enjoy it because it's another way I can push art out for me. So I've got that through the library. I still haven't read it. I keep renewing it or requesting it again. So I decided I want to read all day. That's why this bullet journal, which is my reading bullet journal that I posted today on my YouTube, is very simple, basic. It's not there to be pretty. It wasn't there for prettiness. It was there for the getting this. It's even better when it's free and you can get it from the library and put it out for 21 days. So I'm almost tempted because I asked Mary about Kindle Unlimited because she has that. And I said, well, tell me about it, because I might get into that, so I can read some books. Because I'm watching way too much YouTube and spending too much time that way instead of bringing it out more. So this bullet journal is very basic. Way basicer than this one. I don't know if you can do that. I'll have to ask her. Logs onto mine. Yeah. I know we share the same Prime, but I don't know about if we can share Kindle Unlimited. And then the 15-minute crafting came about when I read Sam Bennett's Getting It Done. And she is one who says at least 15 minutes a day. You do something on crafting. Whether it is you're writing a story, you write for 15 minutes or more. You're researching things. We'll have to see. Because, okay, let me ask you this. How many books can you log out, download for that? I'm curious. That was the part I asked Mary. I said, how many books can you have under Kindle Unlimited? And is there like for the library? My library, if you download one of their ebooks, you go up to at the max 21 days. And audiobooks too. I have a few audiobooks I probably could listen to while I'm doing. That's my curiosity. But this 15-minute crafting could be anything from also research. Looking into, okay, I want to do this artist. I want to emulate this artist and researching his work for 15 minutes. That could be considered crafting because you're researching your idea. So I always like this and I always try to incorporate it into, because crafting does make me happy. Art makes me happy. So, and then journal every day. That's my 4 goals. That's it. Very simple goals. And I'm really hoping that the reading one will work. This will help me do more reading. Okay. So that's my ideas. Okay. Now, mind you, like I said, I probably am going to print out some pictures. I haven't printed out pictures yet. I might renew my Skillshare, and part of that Skillshare, part of the 15-minute crafting will be on here. Oh, you have Prime reading. Wow. Prime reading, huh? I always wondered about that too, because I'm sitting there going, well, I know that if you have, okay, for those of you who don't know, Amazon, for those, they have a Prime. And I know for a fact that once a month, Amazon will send you a list of books that they've picked, that you can pick one of those books Yeah, one book, and you get it for free to download. Um, and it can be anything. They've done memoirs, thrillers, romance, children book, things like that. They give you this, but you only have that choice. I know that one month they did 2 books. You could do 2 books. And I never tried the Prime reading, but Mary's got Kindle Unlimited, so I didn't know. So I'm sitting there going, I have no clue. And I didn't do very well with doing this here. This was the index card today for 2021. I'm going to do 2022. I probably am going to do the 100-day project. I always seem to do the 100-day project. There's a wish list. I haven't wrote it down. Did this. Never gave myself any... See, the only reason why I never messed with this again was because I never put things that I want to do as goals. And then I haven't done anything else. So this whole collection can be a long time. So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to do some TV series. Maybe some movies that I want to watch. But this is going to be my reading bullet journal for next year. And it's very, very plain. As plain gets. To the point that I did a grid thing here. Mary goes, what's this? And I said, this was a grid thing just to give me what's the middle of each and quartering it. This is the future log. This is my reading thing. This is the review of what I read, or I should say, the types of books I've read to the point of physical, audio, and ebook. And then fiction, nonfiction, because I'm always getting fiction, as well as okay. And then this is going to be the total of the physical, audio, and ebooks that I read that month. Then I have 2 reading goals. Other than reading every day, which this pixel thing is going to be part of my stuff, reading 22 books in 2022. That seemed to be reasonable. It wasn't ridiculous. Yes, there's a lot more numbers here, but that's because this can go all the way down to 44. Am I going to try to read more than that? If I can, I will. If I can't, I can't. But then I have recommendations, book series, and this is my January. Like I said, it's very basic. It's nothing major. Yeah. And then I've got 3 mile liners that I'm going to use where I'll highlight what I've done, a physical book, an audiobook, or ebook on each day, and then write down how many. How many what? Or was that for plop? And the number of books I completed, how many days I read, and then this. And then I'm just going to write down what I read. Holy crap. I can't say because all my books are pretty much packaged. I have probably more than that. Oh, April's goals. 22. For this one, I said read 22 and 2022. If I read it, great. If I go over it, even better. But it's nothing major, you know. Good grief. You will never know how many physical books I own right now and series that I need to catch up on. A matter of fact, one of the series, I'm almost up to date to it except for one, and I actually have the physical book because we love her books. So yeah, we have tons. And so I've been getting these things and I'm like, okay, I really need to start reading books or listening to them via audio. So that's what I'm planning on doing, and hopefully that's what I'll succeed in doing. Yeah, see what I'm saying is I just said 22 and 22, you know, 22 and 2022. Simple, right? Just 22 books. I've heard some people have too much already. But I figure if I can set aside some time to read some books, great. You know, every day. Audio, maybe read. Let's see here. What's that book? Ah, here it is. This is one of the physical books that I am. Holy crap. This is one of the physical books I'm going to try to get into. I've read some of it. I'm going to reread it because it's kind of like a class kind of deal. And so that's one of the books I got. This is one of my physical books. The and then this is the one I need to catch up. This is the last in the series so far that I need to read in that series, and I'll be now up to date on her series. So I mean, yeah, I'm behind in a lot of my reading. I don't even know if I'm in. Am I on Goodreads? I probably shouldn't be. Oops. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Huh. Looks like my Facebook is what's. Yeah, my Facebook is the one that's. It's mine under, but then again, I don't think I've posted anything on mine. Wow. Oh, there's a reading challenge? Like I said, I haven't done any of the things, you know. Nope. So, hopefully, if Andy does not want to be added, you could whisper her your information, Andy. So if you don't want to, yeah, mine's under my Facebook. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's look. All right. I'm following and I added you as a friend. Okay. Uh-oh. I think my baby's coming to see you all. Uh-huh. Why am I currently reading those? Okay, I didn't even know I was currently reading those. Okay, that was weird. Well, I haven't been doing this in a while. Oh. What, baby? Yeah, I understand, sweetie. I understand. And Rumro's here. Oh, I'm so sorry, Galena. Have you decided if you're going to do I don't know. Hold on a second, okay? There we go. Give me 1 second. No, I don't need that. Yes, baby. There you go. I sent you. Belated happy birthday from Andy. Hold on just 1 second. Yes, you're bitchy. Okay, yes, Mary is also on Goodreads. She doesn't always post there. I just had to ask her. Um, ah, yes, his birthday was yesterday. We did it for Christmas because he was. I try not to be religious here, but but he was a godsend to me. Uh, I was not looking for an animal, and Rom came into my life, and he's been in it. He's 8 years old. He's been with us for 7 years. Oh yeah, what series is it? Gee, I didn't even notice you had that. Yep. Ooh, path if. Huh. What is it about, sweetie? I'm curious. That's something interesting. Andy, I just sent you Mary's profile. I know that's Mary's because. So, what can you tell me about that one? I'm curious. Oh. Ah. I figured it was military just by the ranger part, but I wasn't absolutely sure, so I thought, what the heck, I'll ask. Okay. She doesn't always post there, and I'm sitting there going, when did I start reading these books? So, yeah, I'm like, I'm currently reading what? Okay. All right. Hmm. Ah, okay. No. Okay, silly boy, what you doing? So, mm. No, she was wondering if you were on Goodreads. G, not where the book is located, but if you were on Goodreads. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, All right. We are being. Rome decided to show up for his people. He got another mousey yesterday. And now he's going to mess with the. Yep. Sorry about that, but he's decided he's going to live up on the movement. Yeah. I'm behind on a lot of my reading, so, you know. Okay. We're going to love up on everything today. Why? By the way, Galena, did you decide whether you're going to do a binder or a bound book for your bullet journal? I don't know if you heard me. Not yet. Okay. You are spoiled. Mom, your hand needs to be on me. Well, the reading challenge I got on Goodreads is how many books you read in 2021. I was like, none. Okay. So what are you doing? So there you go. So I'm hoping that I do well with the goals that I put up. 11.5 so far. Hey, there you go. You're almost done. Read one book a month and you're good. You gonna keep the 12 for next year as well, or you decided no on the reading challenge? This boy is purring up a storm. Yeah, so basically, that's the idea of what I'm doing for this coming year. Hopefully, it'll work out. See, all I have to do is read 2 books a month, and I'll make mine, and then go over by 2 books. Are you counting books, the actual book read, or audiobooks are included in the books read? Just curiosity. See, I count audiobooks. What are you doing? Are you comfortable? Yeah, this is going to be one of the books I'm hoping to read next year because I gotta get that one. Hmm. We okay? Yeah, I'm counting audiobooks included, you know. Wow. I'm gonna have to find out from somebody who does Audible how well that one is on Amazon. I'm curious on certain things. That's interesting, Plop. Wow. Wow. Okay. See, and I don't know anything about it. That's the whole thing. It's just figure out, is it worth it? Things like that. Don't want to do it if it's not worth it? I can tell you this much. It's a pain in the butt if you accidentally click an audiobook. It's a free book, or you free book it and then you accidentally click something underneath it saying add so much dollars for an audio of it, where if you screw up and you purchase a book by accident, you can go back in and quickly go, oh, this was an accident, I'm sorry. You literally have to go through the motions just to get the audiobook refund. I did that once by accident. I thought I clicked the right thing, and come to find out I clicked something else, and I went, oh, FUD. And I'm like, I need that money back. So, yeah, I was like, I don't know. Like I said, I have no knowledge of that stuff. So, you should. Yeah, okay, then that's not worth it. I can go through the library and get free ones. Yeah, they're not all that great, but it's better than nothing at all. So, what the? Mm-mm, mm-mm. Thanks for the heads up, Plop. I didn't know. Like I said, it's one of those things of, okay, what about this? What about that? You got itches? All right. Get down. Hmm. Okay. Hey, the more knowledge you know about something, the better off you are. Figuring out, is it worth it? You know? Sorry. So, this is my week 52. I'm not, I know I've said on my social media planners. I was thinking of doing another Creature of God for next year, maybe 2 prompts per month. Hey, Mary. I've already given Andy your. Yes, yes. Libby is able to our library. Yes. I gave Andy your profile photo. On Goodreads, because Andy was looking for it. Hmm. Have I really used Libby, or is it just part of it? Yeah, she's doing the 12 books next year as well. She's almost got it completed this year, right, Andy? My understanding is you're at 11.5 on the books. You just need 50% more of one book, and you'll be at 12. I was showing them mine that I was, read every day, everything, and then in my goals, it was 22 books for 2022. Ah, okay. I don't think I've ever clicked it, to be honest, because normally I'm on my computer when I do this, so most of the stuff comes on the computer. Yeah, because the audiobooks are from the library most of the time. So, but that's my week, and as like I said, we'll be going from this is July, and December will end. Oh, really? I didn't know that part. December will start here, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest of these pages are for the weeks. So I have plenty. Probably will have a sheet left for December. Who knows? But yeah, this should hold July 2021 through December 2022. I showed them my reading journal, which I might put stickers on here. I have to figure out how to put some stuff on there, but it's going to be very plain. It's going to be very easy, and then and the stuff on the back here when I start December, it'll be me writing out books and what I thought and blah blah blah. That's what I'm going to do. And I don't know if I'm going to have not knowing what my reading's going to be, but it's pretty much the setup is going to kind of be like this for every monthly, where I do the physical audio and ebooks, then I highlight here, and then what I've read. Like I said, this video's up on my YouTube already today. I did not put any goals, and that's another thing. When I did these goals, I didn't put my social media on here either. What I would like to do for 2022 for that. I kept it as, like I said, minimal as possible. But do I have goals for like my Twitch, my YouTube, my Instagram? Twitter I don't really use except for posting. Posting your I'm live on Twitch or my videos come up. I really don't post much of anything other than maybe I'm not streaming today if I'm smart. I don't know enough about Twitter to use it in that respect, so I'm not sure. So, but I did not put any of my social media in this goals. My goals were just for me, my health. And that's the way I looked at it. So the 5,000 steps, the read every day, the 15-minute crafting every day, the journaling every day. That was stuff for me. And hopefully benefits me better. Not just mentally, but physically. We'll see. So, I don't know if I'm going to set myself some goals for Twitch, for YouTube. I'm thinking of relooking at stuff and getting it from there and going, okay, what is good, what isn't. So, but this is what I've got so far. Any questions, comments, or concerns? I don't know, Mary. Because all of a sudden go real quiet. I don't know. I don't know. So plop is going, crickets chirping, and tumbleweed passing by. Somebody actually, Mary saw something where somebody actually used a tumbleweed and decorated it as a Christmas tree on Facebook. I forget which one of her friends posted it, but yeah, they posted a tumbleweed decorated as a Christmas tree. Not a joke. She started like, I was like, oh my god. Thinking, okay, you guys winning. Oh, I hadn't seen that one. I just saw the one that was decorated as a Christmas tree. And if you think about it, the desert would be great for those because you don't get Christmas trees in the desert. You get plenty of tumbleweed, but not Christmas tree. I hadn't seen the Santa and the Frosty. Okay. Although if that tumbleweed didn't have a hat on it, whether it's a Santa hat, cowboy hat, or anything else, I'd be mega disappointed. Well, I would be hoping if they did Frosty and Santa, Santa would have the damn Santa hat and Frosty would have his black top hat. Because he can't be Frosty without it. And Santa really does need the stupid hat. You can see how I feel about Christmas. Oh well. Well, for those of you who watched my Vlogmas, here are all the envelopes. So I'm hoping to use these in junk journals or whatnot. A snowman made in 3 different sized tumbleweeds. That's a good question. They do come in different sizes. I don't know. So, yep, these were all the cute, all the plop, plop, all the pop, and all the vintage envelopes. So, hopefully, when I do art journaling, which I'm hoping to do, hopefully I can use these in that. So, yeah, it's a good, probably so. Did Frosty have whiteness, or did they leave him tan? The tumbleweed one. Imagine it not trying to blow away. That's the one you'd have difficulties with. You make it, and then you can't. You have to find a way of not letting it blow away. All 3 of them. Mm. Okay. Well, if no one has anything else to say or comment or question, let's see here for a minute. I have to give the lovely lag some time. Stuff the nonsense. I take it Auntie didn't like what we said. So. All right. I don't know what I'm going to use as January's like I said, we did the Nightmare Before Christmas. We got Oogie Boogie, we got Zero, we got Sally, we got Jack. Didn't want to do this then. I have no idea what I'm doing for January, if anything for January, because we have a weird week. Let's see here. Yesterday it was what? What was the high yesterday, Mary? Do you remember? Something tells me I'm gonna have to look it up. We had rain. We had rain yesterday. Yesterday was 66 Fahrenheit. For our UK people, that was 18. Actually, I looked it up, it said 66. So that was 18. Oh, we're not. Oh, they've changed it again. At one point, we were supposed to get 70-degree weather. And now it's saying it's all 60s this week. And I'm sorry, Galena, that you're going through the blizzard. But we're supposed to also get rain this week. Not anymore. I am got it up on my right here. 66, 68, 65, 64, 64, 67. Not mine. This is the Weather Channel on a monthly. So unless it's changed, let's see here. Let's 10 days out. Let's do the 10 days out. Yeah, I'm getting 66, 68, 65, 64, 64, 67, 54. That's January 2nd. January 3rd is 36, 46, 49, 48. You see how crazy our weather is? So, this is what we're going through. But we're supposed to be getting rain. Hey, Rita! Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is the crazy weather we're dealing with. And yesterday, like I said, let me go back to the monthlies, was 66. So yeah, it's crazy. It's nutsville. Hey Rita, I hope you had a Merry Christmas yesterday. Yeah, mine's saying 68. Go figure. By the way, there's a wall separating us, and yet we can be a degree off. So that's how crazy our our stuff is. I've already told everybody what my goals are for next year, Rita. I only have 4. 5,000 steps a day, read every day, 15-minute crafting every day, and journal every day. Yeah, I'm the bah humbug person. So, fun. You've been around me too long. Sorry. So, yeah, and we've just set up 52. I am supposed to be streaming Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Friday, it will be at 10 p.m. my time. Hopefully. Everybody said I should stream on New Year's Eve since I've been doing it for the last 2 years that I've been doing streaming. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Go ahead and blame me. I don't care. So, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay. I'm hoping that my neck and my shoulders are going to give me the ability to let me stream. Um, I might have to start working on finding an easel to maybe do artwork and whatnot, and where it doesn't hurt me. I don't know, sweetie. I really don't know. So you're going to try calligraphy next year, Rita? That's one of your goals for next year is to work on calligraphy? Mm. Yeah, I gotta have to do some stretches and whatnot. Okay. Uh, I've also done a reading bullet journal. That video's up, and so 22 books in 2022. If I do more, great. If I don't, oh well. So I've got some lettering books. I also got another book that I really need to get into, and a few physical books that I have that I need to do. Um, okay. This is another book that I want to work on. This is, yeah. And we go to jail. No, he's not going to jail. Is any author I read? Or is that just your authors? Okay, sweetie. No problem. So that's another book that I got to get into. I don't know if Andy saw it. I know Lena knows about this book. So, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm behind on her books. I skipped a few in between. Oh. I laugh when Mary says Krentz because it's like, okay, multiple personality. Because she'll sit there and she doesn't. It's too dry. The Artist Way by Julia Cameron. I'm gonna try it out. It's supposed to be a really, that's where the morning pages came in, but I don't do it the way they want me to do it. So, but yeah, this week I'm going to try, and like I said, stream on Tuesday, stream on Thursday. Maybe I will, maybe, okay, quick, maybe I will try to make a journal, and it would be like an artsy journal, but it's going to be a lot of craft paper. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, make it in with the paper bags that we have. Maybe try it on Tuesday. Cross fingers. I don't know if she's reading or if she just laughed at me. I haven't figured out which one it is yet. I'm thinking it is. She's laughing at me. Yes, I know. We have, and I have a bucket of some of the bags we tore up. That's what I thought. So, yeah. Make a big old book of it. Because I wrote. Let's see if I can get my stuff together. This is the little book that I'm using when it's for when I go out to my doctor's appointments. Because I have to start remembering to bring Mary's appointments with me. And I don't put them in my phone. I don't use my phone as a calendar. I like paper things. So I can write it down and it reminds me. I write it down. So hopefully, I can put it down because I've already got some of the doctor in here for Mary and myself. Because I have to take Mary to the doctor and I'm the one that takes her to the doctor. And then I've got this little notebook that I've run things around. See, there's the little goals that I had. Little things that I wanted to do. And, just writing out things like that. Yeah, I will. So that's what my plan is. Yeah, I do too. I prefer the paper. I'm a paper person. Um, because I don't grab my phone for appointments. I don't even put my appointments in my phone, okay? That tell you something. I don't even put my appointments in the phone. So I have a paper thing that I put in here. I know that I'm going to have an appointment this month. You know, it's great for people who like, you know, they like simplifying being not having paper, not having anything like this. I like this. This is my fun. I have my doctor's appointment there. I call for an appointment. I know I'm going to have one in here. Then I have one in February. And then Mary has one on one day. In the same week, I have my doctor's appointment, my GP. These are GPs. I have to write in Mary's eye doctor's appointments when she gets them rescheduled. There's so many things, you know. So, but I prefer this because I like, I'm textile. I like the texture. I love, this is what I want. And I'm constantly writing and it will remind me than just putting it in the phone. My phone tells me when they call me and saying, hey, your appointment's on such and such day. If you need to cancel, you need to tell us in 24 hours. I'm cool with that. That is my happiness. Okay, sweetie. Um, so basically that's what I do for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's why I decided I was going to get me this little bitty planner. Um, it didn't have to be fancy. It was just enough just to put appointments in. And that's all I needed to know. So I could look at it and go, oh, okay, so this date is this. Okay, well, I need it, you know, after 12, but if it's on, let's say, a Tuesday, we can't do it, you know. And see, that's the thing. Everybody has their own way. Well, I'd never say, don't do it this way. For me, I can't. I can't put it in the phone. I can't stand putting it in the phone. I want it, I kind of like this. I like this, where I'm sitting there going, okay, oh, I've got this to stay. Okay, that, you know, for me, it's that way. And I like, let's be honest, everybody knows I love paper. So for me, this to me is great. I got this little thing because I figured it would be easy to do the appointments. I could put this in my back pocket, no biggie. Off I go. So, oh, cool. All right. So a lot of the stuff is Cult and the two Arteza things, which I got a lot of stuff from that. So this is one drawer full. And of course, these are the stickers I got from Sticky. And some white pens. One was Arteza. I think I got another white pen in here somewhere. I could do the swatches for some of this stuff. For one of the streams. I still think these are the cutest things we got. Cult. Also love this little thing. I gotta remember to use it. But, yeah, I've got these. And then some watercolors. Can't believe they gave us watercolors. Yay. And some gouache. Some gouache colors. Those of you who did not see my That is 2 Arteza advent calendars. One was 12-day, one was 24-day. This came from the 12-day. Colt pens, sticky, and then crystals. So hopefully I will be able to do a few things with that. Like I said, I don't know if I'll do the journal here or the journal here, and then swatch on the other day. So what do you all think? Plop, what day can you see me other than Sunday? Is it Tuesday? The one I keep missing? I was saying to Plop, I was asking Plop, yeah, wait, what was the question? All right. I can either do, I'm hoping, let's keep this prayers that are good vibes, that I can stream on Tuesday and Thursday. I know neither of you are going to see me Friday because Andy will be wiped by the time she finishes her stream. But what day can you see me, Plop, other than Sunday? Is it Tuesday? Because I don't think you'll be able to see me Thursday. I think that's the one. Tuesday. Okay. Did you just see the drawer that I had out with all the Arteza and Colt pen stuff in it? Okay. I'm going to allow you to pick. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully, I will be able to do this. Do you want me to make a journal with craft paper, being AKA paper bags? Or do you want me to swatch all the Arteza stuff? And what little bit of Colt pens is that? Okay, no problem, Andy. I understand, Andy. Most of the time on Thursdays, you're filming the your Sunday video. Okay, Plop, which one was which? That doesn't help. You're going to be seeing there. That's the whole thing. Normally it happens on Thursdays. I'll go with bullet journal. No, it's either me making a journal. It's not a bullet journal. It'll probably be an art journal. That's what that is. Or journal. And okay. Yeah, it's going to be an art journal. Let's see here. Did I ever make anything with those? Sort of. Yeah, because what it's going to be is not quite like this. This is a junk journal. Okay. But what I'm thinking of doing is taking these papers like this, paper bags, and making a art journal out of these paper bags. I have a ton. We have a ton of these things because we get if we go pick up, they bring it to us in paper bags. So this is what I'm going to be using. Not this here, but this as the journal making. Okay. It's not going to be like this. It's going to be a big, I'm hoping it's going to be a huge journal that I can art in with the paper that I was showing you, the bags. Hold on. Not like I have those. So this is pretty much what it's going to be made of. And then probably using the cardboard that I got when I had leftovers when I made this. Remember this cardboard that I had? That's what I'm probably using as the binding. Those. Yeah. And there's still more out there. Believe it or not. There's still more paperbacks. We have so much because they gave it to us. So I have plenty of paper. That's why Mary was laughing, because when she heard me say I was going to use the craft paper, because that's what basically the paper bags are, is craft paper. And so yeah, I'm going to use that as the background, as the pages. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it. So I have tons that's already cut. We'll see if I need to cut any more and what I need to do with it. But I think I cut that down pretty good, so there's done in there. So I'll make the journal this day. That'll be my art journal. And hopefully I can do different art things, i.e. using acrylics, I don't know if I can use watercolor. I might have to use a watercolor paper and then paste it in there. What else? Markers. Other things. Seeing what else I can pull out. And hopefully I'll start using it as well. Yes. What you want? I'm not stopping you. Rome's back. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, probably is thick for gouache. I was wondering about watercolor. Watercolor, I'm kind of going, I don't know. Watercolor is one of those, maybe not. But yeah, so. Okay, we're going to lay on my bullet journal. No one really needed to see it anyway. True. But it's a paperback that you get from a store. So I know if I double it up and glue it, it becomes very thick. I don't want to do that. So we'll have to see. Most of the time, yes. I would say yes, about 90% of the time they are. Only because of the fact that Kroger, a shopping store here, grocery store here, sometimes they would give us our veggies and whatnot and just throw it in a paper bag. And the bag would be wet inside, but not on the outside. You could feel it was kind of damp, but not damp as it tears apart. So yeah. But I wouldn't risk it. What are you doing? So that's what I'll do is I'll make the journal. We'll try to find the fabric that I want on the outside, and then make the inside. Try to get some things out and try to plan it out where it's not so bad for you guys. If you're not sitting there watching me go nuts. We'll have to see. So hopefully I will stream this day and at 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 your time, Plop and Andy. And then this day I will do swatches for the Arteza items. From the alcohol markers, from the gouache, the acrylic, the watercolor, because they did have watercolors. Cult had a mechanical pencil, Tombow marker, a few other things in there, highlighter, things like that. So that'll be interesting. I'll try to swatch them as well. So let's try this again. Time I think I'm going to sign off, everybody goes, hi. So, love bug of love bugs. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Stuff and nonsense. Gotcha. I will make absolutely sure that I do stream this week. I'm getting tired of not streaming the days I say I'm going to stream. So, if I knew, honey, I would use them. I don't know. You're SOL with me. I wish I knew those numbers. I wish I knew the numbers to the lottery. I don't even need the major one. I just want enough to get our own forever home. I want enough to cover moving and everything into the new place. And it's ours. That's all I want. It doesn't have to be extravagant. That's what I want. So, believe me, if I knew the numbers, I'd tell you. I don't know. Sorry. So, with that being said, since I don't know the lottery numbers, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate it. It's always crazy when we get that. Yeah, see what I mean? You know, you want enough to move out. We want enough to get into our forever home and get our place. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all being here. And I hopefully will see you on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Bye.